I do a quick garden update, seeing as I have a couple of exotic, well actually just one exotic plant. I got this from my boyfriend. It's a pitcher plant from Papua New Guinea, and I also purchased a bunch of ladybugs to deal with my aphid problem that I was having, and they mostly did a good job, but a lot of them seem to enjoy hanging out on the pitcher plants. I don't know if you can see that guy there, but he's living life on the edge. Let me see if I can. Just there. And if I'm not mistaken, a couple of his buddies have already fallen in there. Yeah, you can see that, huh? 3 of them, I think I see. Oh my goodness. Don't do it! Got so much to live for. Anyway, so it's quite a large plant. I wasn't anticipating it to be this big. And the traps on this thing, I think, could fit a small bird. Or a mouse, for sure, in them. So, and they have these funny little spines that come out the top. And apparently this is the baby pitcher trap. I don't know how well that's coming out, but it's just a very funky looking plant. So yeah, that's an interesting one. My peppers are doing fairly well. They don't have any aphids on them, for sure. They seem fairly robust. And my Christmas cactus had the most beautiful flower on it, but that wilted away and now it's just looking rather drab. So I also have the blue shrimp flower here. Hopefully come summertime it'll be beautiful and elegant. I bought this online. I'm really, really excited about this actually. And here we have a couple bulbs that I planted just for color. They should come out pretty soon. You can see the flower bulb. It's gonna, right here. It's gonna pop out any day now. You can see a couple ladybugs crawling around this plant. They did a great job cleaning up the aphids from these pepper plants. However, they did an awful job with my tomato plant. I don't know what these lazy bums are doing on this plant, but they haven't eaten a thing. I find there are thousands of these little guys here. I don't know how well you can make it out, but all those little white specks, those aren't even aphid. Those are just their discarded exoskeletons. Or I don't know what they're called actually, but you can see one right there. Right there. Little sucker. Stop eating my tomato. Anyway, these are actually another variety of tomato. I'm not really sure what they're called, but the fruit is dark green rather than red. So they're my mother's favorite tomatoes, and I took the seeds from the fruit she got from the grocery store and planted them, and here they are. Riddled with aphids, like the rest. Ugh. I don't know why I think it might be because tomatoes have these, not prickly, but really hairy stems, and I'm not sure if they're just put off by that, but, well anyway, it seems to be surviving. I have a really strong light here on it, so, oh, that's such a, when you rub tomato leaf, it's such a pungent, strong tomato odor. And these are the same bulbs. They should be blooming fairly soon. And this is that purple flower, or not flower, plant, that my mother asked me to bring in from the garden. I actually really like its striking color. I probably didn't need to bring it in. I think it's like $2 for that plant, but you can easily just buy another. And there are a couple ladybugs there. Like I said, I bought 1,500 of those things, so when I first opened up the package, which was delivered to me in the mail, they were just everywhere. I mean, there were like hundreds of them crawling around everywhere. And now I think I probably have less than 200. But the ones that I've left are really healthy, and they seem to be normal. In the beginning, quite a few of them were going on suicide runs and getting caught in the lamps. I don't know if you can see, but this has ridges, and they would get caught in between the ridges. And you can still see some of them down there. They've died. Inner fish. Anyway, oh, that's right, my hydroponics garden. It's down here. I'm growing arugula and red leaf lettuce. They're probably the most ladybugs down here because they seem to enjoy the constant water supply. I didn't know that about ladybugs, but apparently they really need water. And, well, I'm looking forward to cutting all this down for Christmas dinner. Should be really yummy. This variety of arugula is very spicy, very sharp. I think it's wild arugula? I'm not sure. But it's one that doesn't need to be harvested when it's young. You can let it grow fairly large, and it's still very tender. But not as tender as the red leaf. The red leaf is my favorite. My mother likes the arugula, so I grow that for her. And the root systems on these bad boys are really something to behold. I don't know if you can make that out, but yeah. That is, that's going in the compost pile when I'm done with this. My goodness. Anyway, probably should refill that reservoir. But it's a really great way to grow lettuce. It seems to like that. Where are you two going? They're off. They're off on some sort of mission. Oh my goodness, I probably disturbed them. Anyway, so that's my garden. Bye.